Donald Trump, the making of a president.
A man shot and killed in broad daylight on the city's northeast side with children playing not too far away.
Let me ask you this. Democrats first tabbed Evan Bayh as someone who could help the Democrats regain control of the Senate.
If you walk with me to my left, you'll see this entire area lined with cop cars. I have always dreamed of actually being surrounded by toys, and I get to do that right now.
The Indianapolis Foundation awarded $1.8 million in grants to 42 organizations in Marion County. Tonight, this man, Johnny Gamble, is back behind bars, but it was not without a fight.
Opening day at the Indiana State Fair. If you see some people grooving around, it's because off to our left, we're experiencing some impromptu live music right now.
Visiting a rapidly growing memorial for those 5 officers. Remember in Wilmette, it took down in my area a lot of trees, causing people to lose power.
I love this mask. I also love this backpack, and needless to say, I'm very much the cool aunt in the family.
My mother had a rule that if we got presents, we had to gather up our older ones and then donate those.
That's a good rule. I like that.
We didn't like it as kids, but it's great now that I'm grown up and I understand that. We start tonight with breaking news. 2 women now under arrest after a high-speed chase through the streets of Indianapolis. This is all unfolding late this afternoon. Let's get you right over to RTV6's Chance Walser. Chance, what can you tell us? Raphael wearing a jacket tonight. Kyle Mounts wearing a jacket. Big changes coming to weather. Temperatures are about to take a huge drop just in time for Friday football frenzy. Kyle, stay warm. New developments now. A huge shakeup already. Preparing for President-elect Donald Trump. Vice President-elect Mike Pence now in charge of the transition from President Obama. RTV6's Jason Fegner joining us with those details. Jason, thank you. Governor Pence is in Indiana today, joining the services to pay tribute to the state's veterans. Pence was the keynote speaker at today's Veterans Day celebration at Camp Atterbury. Though it has been a busy week for the vice president-elect, Pence says there is nowhere else he wanted to be. Happening tonight, high school football teams continue their playoff march as the winners tonight will be just 2 wins away from a state title. But first, they have to play this game. RTV6's Michael Grady joins us with a live look at your Friday football frenzy action. Michael. Breaking news just coming into the RTV6 live desk. Let's get over to Erica Fly. Erica, these are breaking developments about that IPS teacher who may have had porn on his computer in the classroom, right? Developing now, a 2-year-old girl is dead. Police charging the mother's boyfriend with killing that toddler. Today, deputies in Kosciuszko County arrested 29-year-old Christopher A. Grimmett. Now, he's in jail for the death of 2-year-old Adeline P. Stamper. Police say they found Stamper's body in a shallow grave in the backyard of a home in Warsaw. Investigators say they are waiting for the autopsy results to determine that little girl's cause of death. Grimmett is being held at the Kosciuszko County Jail.
Welcome to the RTV6 News at 6, and welcome in to the Indiana State Fair. Currently RTV6 Day at the fair. We're celebrating the state's bicentennial as well as the 160th year at the fair.
And fear not, it's not raining.
I can tell you that rain or shine, this umbrella is coming in handy for me. We have been sweating, though. We're going to toss it over to Kevin in just 1 second, but I can tell you what it's been like. It's been hot. It's been humid. My hair does not like it. Kevin Gregory, let's take a check of the weather for today. The focus, like you said, on the free stage. What's going to be happening there for opening day tonight? Night Ranger will be performing, and RTV6's Lauren Casey hanging out with them, maybe singing some Sister Christian. Bacon, mac and cheese, and nachos. Here we go. Here we go.
It's up to the...
So I was here earlier. I was volunteering. Myself, Todd Clausen, and Emily Pace, we went to the Dairy Barn. We were giving away free milkshakes, free food.
Tough life for you.
One of the most popular places to eat here at the fair. RTV6's Lauren Casey is there. Well, kind of a bummer that the hot air balloon race canceled this morning, but important
Silver
news.
lining. Silver
Lining here. Hot air balloon go. That is still a go. It's going to happen at 9 o'clock tonight at the lottery stand, which I believe is in that direction. By the way, right where we're standing at the gazebo, RTV6 Fair Day, we are a Pokestop, so people come on by and say hi to us. All right, Dave, thanks. I'm going to hold off on the Oreos, but I am going to put my sunglasses on. It is time to have some fun, but stick around. We still have the news at 7, right?
Now, Kevin, this storm being called a life and death situation. You see it behind us, and it is massive. I think that's the big fear. Erica, thank you. We continue to track this storm right now. Hurricane Matthew not far off of the coast, the Category 4 storm. storm bearing down on Florida at the moment. That's where our Scripps national correspondent Todd Walker is live in Vero Beach tonight. That is just north of where the hurricane is right now. Todd, what kind of weather are you experiencing out there? This is only the beginning of help coming from the Hoosier State. The American Red Cross has sent an emergency response vehicle like this one south already. A second one is hitting the road tomorrow. Both are loaded with food and will act as a mobile feeding station in some of the neighborhoods affected. Now, volunteers will be serving food and staffing shelters. The need is expected to be so great out there. The organization will be offering ongoing training next week for anyone who wants to help. One of those Hoosier volunteers is from the Red Cross Lafayette chapter. He is packing his bags to head east first thing tomorrow morning. His history of volunteerism began only a short time ago in the wake of the Kokomo tornadoes, when Red Cross leaders asked Mike if he wanted to travel to the East Coast ahead of this hurricane. He only asked one question: is there a need? The answer was yes. So he started packing. Now, Mike is leaving behind his wife and 16-year-old daughter. He says they are a little nervous for him, but overwhelmingly supportive. And you can stay up to date on Hurricane Matthew with the Storm Shield app. That is where you can track this massive storm. You can download it right now in any of the app stores. Breaking news now, we have new details about that statewide investigation into voter registration fraud. State police now saying 57 Indiana counties may be impacted. That's a huge leap from the initial focus on just 2 counties, Hendricks and Marion. Investigators have found registration forms using incorrect addresses, false birthdays, and made-up names. This could cause voters to be turned away on Election Day because their registration will not match who they are or where they live. So here's what you need to do to make sure that you can vote. Head over to the IndianaVoters.com website and double-check your registration. You have to do this by October 10th to make sure that you are correctly registered.